What up, chat? Welcome back to the UPC, the Unc Podcast, the Let Unc Tellit. There you go. Oh boy, it feels good to be home, people. Yo, yeah, I keep forgetting the fucking. Oh, I can't turn off the translate on it. For some reason on this channel, I can't turn off the translate. Only on the other channel, I can turn the translate off. But every time you put, I guess you put yo, it says they. What up, pokes hella hot? This is really pissing me off. I like a little pimple. I popped it. Now it's a cut. Can't win, peoples. Can't win. What I do to you? Was Guppy, man. I mean, bro. Like I said, he wasn't mad at nobody. He's not a mad type of person. That's not how he is. I get mad. He don't get mad. He don't. He's not like that. Or at least so far from what I see. And Buddy was just apologizing to me for leaving the stream early, and he said it was because you and No Vanity were giving him a hard time. That's it. I can't trust anybody. I can't just take his word for it. Definitely can't take your word for it. So I'm gonna have to sit there and take the time to watch the whole fucking live again with the um with the comments on. And like I said, if you well, I didn't say this part, but if he was just confused, I'll explain to him. If he's lying, I'm gonna be pissed. You can go through the chat and not believe a word I say. Bro, it's not about believing a word. It's not that I'm saying that you're lying. It's that there's proof right there. So instead of me just asking, I'm gonna look at it myself. But like I said, this is annoying to me. The fact that I have to look at it, the fact that we have to have this conversation, all of that is annoying to me. And that's the problem. Like I said before, I'm not a babysitter. So the fact that I gotta sit here and babysit is irritating. That's the problem. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't stick up for Guppy, but he's a grown ass fucking man. There's no need for me to stand up for him. I'm just pissed off that like this is even a thing. Folks, Ella says your stream sucks. I don't enjoy it at all whatsoever. I'm just here doing you a favor because clearly you need it. Damn, folks, Ella, that is crazy. That sounds like something Bebop would have said. Listen, there shouldn't be a need for this to happen or a need for you to take time out of your day. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And obviously, somebody's wrong. And to be totally honest with you, man, as mean as this sounds, but I just don't have the patience. If it is, uh, if it is a grown man's fault, whether he's lying or whether he misunderstood, either way, it's like you should have been mature enough to not misunderstand. But like I said, man, I'm gonna get this figured out, and we're not going like we did last time. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to break up fights. I'm not here to raise nobody's kids. I'm not here to tell a grown ass man to fucking get over it. I'm not here to do any of that shit. I'm here to live stream, and that's it. You know what, Yeet? I'll be honest with you. That makes sense, and that's what I have a feeling is what happened. But I gotta look first. This has happened too many times. So, like I said, if Buddy misunderstood, I don't even feel bad for him. Like it's like, dude, like I'm riding my motorcycle. You can rewind the chat. Like you could do whatever you want. You can go through all the comments. He had unlimited amount of time to really look through that shit and see everything. So it's like if it was a simple misunderstanding, um, he should have figured it out on his own and not involve me. So right now, I'll be honest with you. I mean, if you're gonna just think about it from a grown man's perspective, right? When you're saying, "Oh, if you want me to not talk about streaming, I'll stop now." Yee, think about it. Age yourself a little bit. Pretend you're a grown ass man, right? Something happened that irritated you, and now you have to take time out of your day to go figure out on your own what happened. No matter what anybody says, do you want to hear anybody talking about it? Not you. Not blaming you. Not accusing you. Not jumping to any conclusions. Just telling you that right now, this is annoying. And um, and it's just the only reason that I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt is because he also mentioned No Vanity's name, and you already know how No Vanity is or can get. And yesterday was the first time that he was back in the stream after all of this time. So put yourself in my shoes, right? No Vanity comes back into the stream. Now all of a sudden somebody's fucking complaining about him. How difficult would it be for you to assume the guy complaining about No Vanity is misunderstanding anything? Leave it at just that. Never mind who else is involved. Just one step at a time. How willing was you to believe? Nah, this guy got to be bugging. There's no way No Vanity would ever do something like that, piss anybody off. What would be your stance on that? I'm gonna go out on a limb so the whole chat don't have to wait for me to wait for you to answer. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna assume that you would probably believe that. I went through the chat live, I didn't see nothing outrageous, but I have a biased perspective and you have to decide. I'm asking you a rhetorical question. Never mind going through the fucking stream. I'm telling you, if you were me, knowing the history of this channel, and a new viewer that was not here back then was complaining about No Vanity yesterday, knowing that this was the first time that No Vanity has been in the stream since the last time there was a fucking problem. Who would you believe if you had to pick? If you couldn't look through the stream and you just had to pick somebody out of the two to believe, who would you believe? That's why I'm saying one question at a time. Like, don't worry about trying to figure out why I'm asking the question. Don't worry about trying to think ahead to what the next question is going to be. Right? Exactly. Right. So now, if you already have a tendency to believe him because of the situation, right? Because you know that No Vanity is good for that kind of shit, and this guy doesn't know. See, if this guy was an older person in the chat, someone that was in the chat back then it might be a little bit harder to figure it out because if dude knows his reputation, then maybe he could be lying because he don't like him or something like that. But this is someone that doesn't even know No Vanity's name. He called him Nova because I guess he wasn't looking to see what the whole act was. So I got it locked down today, but what? What the fuck, Alyssa? How did that happen? So hold on one second. Andy, ¿lo abren? Yeah? Sí, It's open? Open, abril 10. Oh, nice. Okay. So now, real quick, and then we'll get to Alyssa. So Yee, if you already were gonna have a tendency to believe Guffy because you know that No Vanity has that reputation, and you know that Guffy does not know this, right? Now, why would you think that he was lying about any other part of the story? Like, why wouldn't you believe the whole entire story? You get what I'm saying, bro? So if it was just you he was talking about, maybe I wouldn't have believed it. But the fact that he's talking about no vanity makes me believe it, and the fact that he dragged you into it, now I'm wondering. So Alyssa, WTF happened with that? It's okay, Alyssa. You gotta remember, I love Yeet, but he don't give a fuck what I think. He don't give a fuck how I feel. He don't give a fuck about this stream or nothing like that. He just wants to make sure that he is not being held responsible for something. So don't matter that I was talking. He don't give a shit. So a kid had a what? You know what's fucked up? That should be totally normal, but it's not. So that's what makes it dangerous. See, back in the day, people used to have pew pew rats on their pickup trucks and bring them to school. Yeah, I was being a little harsh. I was exaggerating. I get like that. Just like I know how you are. And the way I word things, I word them to sound way worse than they really are. It's like the opposite of what most people do. Most people try to word things to make them sound good. I word them to make them sound bad, even when I'm talking about myself. That's just how I talk. Yeah. So listen, it's like the fact that that's not a normal thing anymore is what makes it so dangerous now because the people that you see with them pretty much means they're up to no good. Alyssa, if you can, why don't you take a picture of it real quick and then draw it? Like, use the picture as a template and draw it. Do y'all eat outside? I'm gonna call that a pause. You definitely gonna call that a pause. Alyssa said, right? It shouldn't be a constant concern. But here's the thing. I mean, nah, it shouldn't be. But let me tell you something, right? There's two things that I think about that. My thoughts on that shit, right? I be honest with you, I don't remember what I was saying for you, Lucky. Now I remember. I was saying that. So if you know that you would believe Guppy for saying what he said about no vanity, just because no vanity has that kind of reputation. Guppy does not know that No Vanity has that kind of reputation. And yesterday was No Vanity's first time back in the stream. So we already agreed if you were me, you would believe what he said about No Vanity because, I mean, come on, it just makes sense, right? So now let's take that a step further. If he was telling the truth about No Vanity, Why would you question any part of the story? Why would some of it be made up? That's what I was saying before you left. And I'm hoping that instead of trying to come up with some kind of fucking comeback for it, you really think about what I'm saying and understand how true it is what I'm saying. Bro, it's just chilling on my own, loving it. Yeah, but I don't know. Did you hear me, listen? With your other hand, grab your phone, take a picture of it, and then draw your hand with the ladybug on it. That'd be cool as shit. And then like everything else that that your hand's sitting on, like draw the table, like redraw that photo, everything in the photo. That'd be cool. But obviously zoom in enough on Buddy, um, so this way you can get some detail. Yeah, word. I was just gonna call that pause yeet. It's a borderline, so that's why I left it alone. But I love when the chat calls a borderline pause. Because I'm like, all right, I don't wanna annoy these people, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. And then the people that I don't want to annoy, they pause it. And keep on calling pauses. That was just borderline, borderline, borderline. Calling these pauses and make them lose their mind. But they keep on calling pauses that are just borderline. Closest we got to a school polluted with threats in middle school. And I remember when people used to call in threats just so we could get the rest of the day off. All right, I got the perfect photo. That's what's up, Alyssa. Yo, yo, Alyssa. Let's get this money, Alyssa. Why don't we do this? I got a website now, and my website has the ability to take the credit card payments and shit. We can sell whatever we want. I just gotta put it up on the site with a price, and that's it. Like, good to go. So check this out. Why don't we like how I got my t-shirts for the Paul shit? Why don't we print up t-shirts like with your drawings and make t-shirts out of your drawings and sell those on the website? Dude, dude, that right there, man. We'll sell them for like $20, and then we'll sell like a handmade version for 100. Um, what's it called? So like it'll be like prints. So check this out. For each design, one of them you draw by hand, like or airbrush it or something onto the fucking shirt personally. That one to be 100, and then all the reprints will be like $20 or whatever. That's your website. So what? Like I'm not good enough to host your t-shirts. That's what you're saying. Like you can watch my stream and all of that shit, and call pause on me and everything. But when it comes to your t-shirt, your drawings, like I ain't good enough for that. That what you're saying? Did you mean eat or I missed something? Can't have attention to myself. Huh? You talking about what? Oh, that's what it is, huh? Unc's a clown. You can't get no money with me, Unc. Fuck out of here, man. I do my dirt over on my loan. That's what Alyssa just said. I'm on the Tret shit. I do my dirt over on my loan. I remember that. So I'm being prompted to add a question in the answer sticker. Hot coffee or iced? Come on, man. Get out of here. What are you talking about? I'm lost. Oh, I don't have the live messages on now. Mm. Alyssa, I think Yee thinks that you were talking to him when you said, "Oh, that's smart." Like, call false threats. Although auto moderation got rid of my idea. Wow, that shit must have been wild. Is your website inside your content? I don't have a lot of confidence in myself, but what you say makes me feel better. Yo, Alyssa. Have you never seen a Gucci sweater? Make a shirt with the graph going up. What just like a random graph though, or like four something? Oh shit! You're a fucking genius, bro. I might do an episode of the podcast about that. So I don't know what Alyssa said because the translate shit is on and I can't change it. And it translated whatever she said to now. Yeah, so I'm all messed up right now because I don't know what the hell you said. On my other channel, I have the option to turn the translate off. But on this, I don't. Same phone, same app. Literally just switching accounts. I hope that Crane Flies family comes to slow. What the fuck? The fuck does that even mean? Oh, he said, notice here the Gucci sweater. Well, look, it's Gucci. So just when you get a chance, matter of fact, hold on a second. Don't go nowhere. Stay right here. I want to show you real quick. I didn't want to be gone too long. I didn't want to be gone too long. But look, Alyssa, you there? So, Alyssa, that sweater right there is probably like $1,000. That's what I'm saying. But Alyssa, I'm trying to show Alyssa. She thinks that her drawings aren't good enough to sell on a fucking shirt. This thing costs like $1,000. And then you got this ugly shit. So if they can charge $1,000 for these, Alyssa can charge way more. Uh-oh. I ain't gonna do that. Oops. Oh, Karen in the building. Yeah, so listen, you see them ugly ass fucking sweaters that are like $1,000? Could you imagine how much more you could charge for yours? Like, come on. $1,000 for these. Obviously not right away. Like it took them time to build up their name and all of that shit, but like, come on, man. That shit is ugly as fuck. Yeah.
You got him acting all emotional.
We
Yeats,
got one of our subscribers is an artist. She gonna make
you
hand
got him
quilted
acting
shirts,
emotional.
and we
Yeats.
gonna sell them on the website and split the bread.
Oh, Yeats, you got him emotional. Yeats. Oh shit, fucking
Yeah, because
Yeats.
we got yeah.
So what's going on, man?
And she's saying shit. Trying to get this damn Bluetooth connected.
It's always you and this Bluetooth.
You know what it is? I think it's if I don't already have it connected. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Oh.
Oh shoot, excuse me.
Yeah, I guess I gotta have it connected in advance for it to work on here. Oh well.
Damn, oh, excuse me.
I don't know. So shit, what the fuck were we talking about before? I can't remember that. No, me and you earlier.
Oh, now I was talking about. Now I'm talking about the next episode. We're gonna get the new next person to come on. But give me 1 second. I'm about to come
Oh,
right back. Let me.
matter of fact, though, they had a lockdown at their school today. Talk about
Who's
that
cool?
shit.
Nah,
Alyssa,
hold on 1 second.
yeah. What's the topic of today? The topic of today is the fucking lockdown at Alyssa school. That's crazy than anything I heard about. Wow, say word is only 4:15. That's crazy. Wow. Why can't I? Okay. My school has Wi-Fi blockers. What do you mean Wi-Fi blockers? Why don't they just put a password on the Wi-Fi so you can't sign on? Oh, she's still at school because it's early. I'm sitting there thinking, oh fuck, it was because of what was going on. But nah, it's California, it's early as fuck. Oh, so your school gives I get what you're saying. So your school gives you like free Wi-Fi, but it puts like blocks websites and shit. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant they block you from using Wi-Fi or something. Bruh, how about this? You ready for this one? Talking about the Wi-Fi in school. My school had a payphone, bro. All right, that's what my school had. A payphone. I was out of high school for 8 years when the first smartphone came out. Matter of fact, I remember when beepers came out. No, it's not paying to take calls. You can't take a fucking call at all. You pay to make one. So you go to the phone that's on the wall. You pick it up. You put a quarter in. You dial the number you want to talk to. You talk to them, and then fucking whatever. Like if you stay on too long, they ask you to put 10 cents. Or we used to go like this. We used to call collect, right? Meaning if you call your parents collect and they accept the charges, then they pay instead of you putting a quarter. But collect calls are really expensive. That's how they get you. So they came out with this company called 1-800 Collect, and it was like the cheapest collect calls that you can make. Uh, and what you would do is they would have the number, the payphone usually on the phone, the callback number. So you would call your parents at 1-800 Collect, and then when it says to record your name, you would fucking really fast say the number of the payphone, and then your parents would just call you back. Um, and now you wouldn't struggle. The reason you only remember like three numbers is because you have all your numbers fucking stored. Back then, you didn't have a choice. Your brain, if you don't use it, you lose it. I don't even save people's numbers. Um, Most people, I don't save their number. So what happens? The more often that they call me or text me or whatever, the more often I see the actual number. And I'll start to recognize the number. Then eventually, I start to just memorize it. Also, sometimes if you trusted your parents, like if you had parents that like were reliable and you didn't have to fucking get verbal fucking confirmation from them that they heard you and they're gonna do what you asked them to do. Instead of leaving the phone number for the payphone, you could just when you said to record the name, you'd be like, "Mom, could you pick me up at school?" That'd be it. Alyssa said, guess who's Bizak is not being a secret J-Hole. 50 Cent, yeah, should know. Don't make me relapse. Run up on you ass the phone. Is that
Oh,
who's
that's what you're
back,
doing.
Alyssa?
You gonna start reciting verses for 50?
Nah, she said, guess who's back? So I was reading her comment. I said, Alyssa said, guess who's Bizak is not being a secret J-Hole.
I think that's before their time. I don't even think they know about that one.
Yeah, but they gotta learn somehow.
Yeah, you gotta teach them.
And even if
You
it's
gotta
not
stop.
before their time, outside of New York, nobody know any of the mixtape shit. It's only the new
Oh
shit.
nah, they don't know nothing about that shit. They don't
The
know. They
album
don't. They
shit.
don't understand. They sitting here trying to talk about Ti verse 50. Like I'm like, what? Are you
Yeah, yeah,
crazy?
yeah. Have you ever
Like
heard
Ti
Power of
is
a Dollar?
nice.
Like,
Ti got some shit.
listen
Hold
to
on.
Power of the Dollar before you say something like that, please.
Yeah, like listen to exactly. Listen to Power of a Dollar and understand the versatileness of 50 and what he could do. Because he could do a lot of shit that a lot of these guys can't do. You know what I'm saying?
What up, P-Bob?
Right.
Yeah, so Alyssa's school is on lockdown.
Right. Somebody calling the thing I heard.
Nah, someone had the hammer in
They
the parking
did
lot.
it. Oh, that's light.
Yeah, but not these
That's like an
days.
everyday event in New York City.
Yeah, but this is in Cali though.
Oh, they're in Cali. Why he has a gun?
She lived in Cali, and some kid had to swim me in the parking lot of the school. Got caught with that shit apparently, and now they on lockdown.
Mm.
But
So they're
these
still
days,
on lockdown?
you thinking about back in our day. These days, motherfuckers be putting in work in schools. You can't say the word, but nowadays, if I see a kid with them in school, I'm assuming he getting ready to go take the cavalry out,
Hmm.
unless it's in the hood.
Anything looking for his ops?
Exactly. Or he just want to make sure his ops ain't looking for him. Yeah, I bet King Von had the hammer on him every day in school. And that's the other thing, man, with them drill rappers and this new generation of kids that be like murking each other and putting that shit on social media and everything. It's crazy because they think they're gonna get away with it because they think that other people got away with it only because these motherfuckers died before they ever got a chance to go to prison. It's not like they wouldn't eventually would have went to prison doing that
Mhm.
shit and then talking about it in their rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Like step by step, piece by piece, laying out a whole confession in their raps. It's just that they got killed before they ever got the chance to go to prison.
That's
What's
craziness.
this all about? He said, my friend said her brother's elementary school was on lockdown because a 6-year-old had to swim me in his bag and it misfired. What do you mean it misfired? Misfired means
How
like
could it
it didn't
misfire?
work.
He threw the bag down or something? Maybe he was like throwing the bag
No,
or something
but
and the bag
either way, a
slid across the room.
misfire is if it don't go off. So how would they even know?
Oh,
I know what he means though. It must have been a SIG P320.
why you say that?
Oh, you don't know the memes about that? SIG
Oh,
P320, it got a reputation. It goes off when you drop it.
all of the fucking mechanisms, the safety mechanisms, so you can't fire it, but it drops and fires.
Yeah, or
You gotta have the
sometimes
shit in
like
the back of your
or
hand. You gotta
or
click here, click there, just to
or
fire the
or,
shit.
that,
Like I hate
or
those things.
they've had nah, but this shit don't got none of that. This is just point and squeeze. But the cops have multiple cops have shot themselves with this SIG P320 that was in the holster, trigger covered, and all of that shit. It's a thing that shit goes off, and it was funny because there was a video about it, and then some dude commented had me dying. He was like, all of these accidents, blah blah blah, blah unintentional fire shootings, and six still stands behind the P320, which is the only safe place to stand around that gun, but still.
Yeah. So what's going on, man? What's happening? What were you talking about with that other guy that just came onto the podcast that was live? That was on the live, whatever.
Who that?
The one that you said the new subscriber was complaining about.
Oh man, yeah, yeah, yeah. So one of these fucking kids that was fucking like back the first time, I was going live before I stopped doing my streams. one of the kids that was responsible for just like terrorizing people and making this just an uncomfortable place for normal people that come across my stream to be in the chat. And I just got complaint after complaint about, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be in the chat no more. This motherfucker, da 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 da. So now, dude, I haven't seen him in the longest time. Right now, all of a sudden, yesterday he comes back. He leaves me a comment, asks me if he's still welcome in the chat. I'm like, of course, just behave yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome in the chat. It's the shit you do that's not welcome in the chat. So now, motherfucker comes back, and I'm riding. So I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about. I'm watching the road.
Right,
Now
right, right.
after the stream's over, I get a comment from this man, Guppy Gilly suit, fucking, grown ass fucking man, older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's like in his late 50s, 60s, or whatever the fuck. Never,
Late 50s.
never said anything rude to nobody. Never caused no problems. I get a comment on the live from him. Hey, I'm sorry I left when I did. Yeet man and Nova. Well, he said Nova, but obviously he didn't like read the whole fucking screen name. No vanity. He's like, they were saying this, that, and the third, and blah 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 blah. Blah. So I basically telling these motherfuckers, like, I'm not. I'm gonna go. I don't
What do you think? Like some
like he was gonna.
no, like what?
Somebody,
Like what type of
he said he
conversation
said he
was
was
it?
gonna kick me or whatever. So I'm not taking nobody's word for nothing. What I was aggravated about was now I gotta sit there and take the time to go back and watch that fucking stream with the live fucking chat on so I can see for myself what the fuck was said. And I really don't feel like doing that shit. So that's what got me fucking irritated. And I told these people I'm not a
No man,
fucking
you got to be
babysitter.
responsible, man. You got to be responsible, man.
That shit is annoying. So I just telling them I'm not a fucking babysitter. You know what I mean? I'm not here to be fucking, like dealing with this kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Stop fucking bothering people in the chat. Food
That's crazy.
freak. What's good with you, food freak? Just finished some house clean. Oh man. That's a good feeling when you got your house clean and you're done with that shit.
Hey, yo,
So
so this,
Alyssa, what's the update on your school, man? What's going on with that? Are you say you still there?
so this guy with the gun. I was just gonna ask the guy with the gun. So was he gonna do something to somebody? Did something happen, or did he just get arrested? Like walking around, they just noticed he had a gun and they grabbed him,
That's
or
what
was
we're
he
trying to
talking
find
crazy?
out. That's what we're trying to find out. But I believe it was a student. I believe it was a kid.
Or was he threatening somebody? Did he have prior
Alyssa,
beef
so you hear what he's
or
asking?
prior
What
situations
what
going
happened with
on?
all that? Like, what did Buddy do? Who was it? First of all,
And
was it a
and where
student?
where hold on. First, where in California are they? And then we go into the rest of it. Just so at least people can figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Then again, I mean, remember she's a minor. I don't know if it's really a good idea for her to be
Oh, she's
putting
a
in any
minor?
kind of
Oh, I don't
school
know.
out there.
Okay, then I don't know. All right,
So
so then
leave
what
out the
happened?
name of
What
your school. They noticed he had a gun. He was flashing around people. So, and he was what? He was one of the students.
so it's a
So it
young kid
sounds to
then.
me like a kid that just wanted to be cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh, now I
Um,
close my screen. I was doing something
nah,
that
you
shouldn't
good.
be on YouTube.
Yeah. No, no, no. I was saying, what's it called? You saw what she said though? Oh yeah, so he was a student. And he ran? Yeah, so I was saying, I think that, what up, James Conner? I think that was just some kid that wanted to be cool and got his hands on a gun and just wanted to show people, that, oh look, I'm cool, I have one.
Wow, what a dick! He just changed his whole life.
Uh, if he's lucky, because he's a minor, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere.
It's
But these days,
California.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. These days, they're probably gonna charge you as an adult.
It's California. Who knows what their laws are with the guns? What's their laws?
They're more lenient in New York, at least. But
Really?
Yeah,
Get
because
the
I
fuck
know
out of here.
people. Yeah, I knew people. I mean, I don't know about this like Los Angeles, but like you know how New York, like even on Long Island or upstate New York, it's like fucking.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
not.
totally
It's
different.
like
Two different
impossible to
lands,
get a
two different
permit
worlds.
in
Yeah.
New York. In California, I know people that have concealed weapon permits like that been had them. Like
Oh,
they'll give you one. If you live in LA, maybe not, but other parts of California, like it's not hard to get a concealed weapons permit. Now they got the 10 round magazine limit and all that bullshit, but as
that's
far as
okay.
just
It doesn't matter.
allowing people to carry,
That
they're
just
not
means you
that
have to
bad
have a
with
whole
that.
bunch of 10-round magazines.
Exactly. Exactly. Uh,
Reload real fast. We could play.
that'd
Like,
be
give me that
funny if you
permit.
had them stay fucking taped together too, like one on, like they
Mm-hmm.
did.
Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop. That's it. Flip flop. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
No, but imagine how mad they would be
Whoop,
to see
whoop.
that shit though.
Gavin Newscomb and his
Gavin
cohorts
Newscomb.
of frauds, fraudsters.
Yo, that Gavin Newscomb is fucking hilarious, bro. Yo, worst well, best April Fool's joke I ever did to somebody. Those fucking things you throw on the floor and they pop.
Yeah.
Down here at the fireworks place, they have some like heavy duty ones that are way louder than the originals. And they're not
Mm-hmm.
even like the original ones look like a little pebble in a paper. Like
Mm-hmm.
these ones are red. They look like fireworks. They look like firecrackers. They just don't have a fuse. You just throw them. So I fucking put them under the toilet seat one day. Like chick I was with was coming back from New York. She was in the fucking plane and I knew she was gonna need to use the bathroom when she got back. So I put four of them under the fucking toilet seat. She sat on them, and I fucked up, and I pointed them the wrong way. I wasn't expecting the gunpowder to come out, so she caused some powder burn on her legs. But it is
This
what it is.
guy's certified asshole.
But that wasn't on purpose. That's why I don't feel so bad. What up,
So you didn't
Hizzy?
so hold on. So you didn't purposely put the thing down there, huh?
Oh yeah, no,
Knowing
I
that
purposely
knowing
did, but I wasn't
that
purposely.
it's explosive,
I ain't
incendiary.
purposely
So
I ain't
so you
purposely
didn't
powder
hold
burn
on,
her.
hold on,
Just like when I
hold on,
shot her in the
buddy.
eye with the fucking slingshot, I wasn't trying to shoot her in the
Mhm,
eye. I was just trying to shoot the
mhm,
slingshot. It just so happened to hit her in the fucking eye. That I felt bad about though.
mhm.
Alyssa said, of course you did do it. Sound about right. Um, I'm about to disappoint my friends. That's kind of a pause, bro. Bob said, I see what you did there.
You dish, dog. I'm about to disappoint my friends.
That sounds crazy, right? He
Nah,
said
there's no
no
pause.
pause.
There's
So
no
he means it
pause.
like that. Oh, okay, he means it like that.
Mm.
That's crazy.
He probably seen
James,
something that he seen something he
did you
wasn't
ever
supposed to be
tell
with, and he
someone?
went to go talk to her.
James Conner, dude, did someone ever tell you that you're a disappointment? Apparently, you never met my mom.
Word.
Yeah, but
You
every
never met
day,
my
James.
mom if you didn't think that. If you don't think that, we've heard that before.
Shit. My mom told me straight up that she don't love me. Fuck you, a disappointment. She looked me dead in the face, man. She's like, it's sad I can actually say this, but I don't love you. That's why.
Crazy.
Oh shit. He said I meant it like something that nah, bro. If you gonna say some zesty shit and say no pause, that means you down with the zestiness. Yeah, rest in peace, Alyssa's mom, man. Sorry. Man. Every time you remind me of that shit, I'm like, damn.
Mhm.
Why, James? Don't if somebody told you that, bro, don't even let it bother you. That's a reflection of that person, not a reflection of you. You know what I mean? Like realistically, what it's like, if someone's telling you that you're a disappointment, that type of person opinion really shouldn't even matter, no
Their
matter
opinion
who
don't
that
matter at
person is
all.
to you.
It's crazy because let me explain something to y'all, right? Which y'all gotta understand that just because somebody else has downfall in their life and they don't feel like they're where they're supposed to be at, to make sure that everybody else around them is never above them or at the same level or beneath them on purpose. Don't let that stop you. You got to keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them tell you that what you're doing or what you think is correct is not correct. You got to keep you going
That-
and keep striving and keep dreaming and keep pushing for your dreams.
That's why they call crabs in a barrel. If you ever seen crabs, if you put crabs in a barrel or in a bucket, you don't have to do nothing to keep them in that bucket. They will make sure that the other ones don't get out. Every time one of them tries to crawl out, another one will pull them back in. And that's what people do.
Allergies.
So imagine you out there on a boat, you going crabbing like this. You could do it with a cage, or the only way I've ever done it, and this is fun as fuck, is with a net and a spotlight. You go out at night on a little boat, you shine the spotlight into the water, and the crabs come up when they see the light, and then you just snatch them up with the net, and you know what I mean. Like once you put one in there, Sorry about that, peoples. Phone overheated. It's getting to that time of year here in Florida. Some wind probably. I'm a part.
It's raining out here in New York. Out here in New York.
Shit over here, it was like 79 today.
79.
Phone overheated again. I gotta figure something out. Probably I got too much shit going on in the background. Pause. So
It's 73 right here.
73.
Out here.
Okay. Yeah, so probably got too much going on in the background. Pause. And I'm gonna have to start like shutting down all my apps before I start the live and see if that works.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, you didn't know that?
I never had to before. I don't got an iPhone, but I guess I got just too much shit on here now.
I don't know if you had an iPhone. If you had an iPhone when it matters.
Nah, if I had an iPhone,
What you got me on? What you got me on speaker so loud?
That's the same shit it was on before.
I don't know. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I just turned the volume down. I can still hear you though. Oh. Thanks, Alyssa. He's like, there's an echo. And I thought he was talking about like a mode on the phone.
Yeah, there's an echo, right?
Nah, yeah, it's done. I think it's done now because I turned the volume down. I think I just had the volume on my own phone up too loud. But Alyssa was nice enough to spell it right.
Nah, that's definitely an echo. That's your phone.
Is there still an echo?
Yep.
If there is, then it's your phone because it's you that's echoing, not me. You guys still hear echo on cams? Hello. Chad, Mr. Superman no here right now.
Yeah, there's an echo. I don't know if it's my phone or your phone or what the fuck.
If I turn it down any low, I ain't gonna be able to hear you. Hold on, let me mute it all together. Let's see. I'm gonna mute it right now and then talk.
I don't hear no echo. Definitely hear the echo. I hear the echo now.
You don't hear it?
No, I hear the echo now. I didn't hear it before.
Well, that whole time, I took it off mute. Though. It was off mute that whole time.
Right, and I didn't hear it.
No, I'm saying I muted it right away, and then I unmuted it, and I didn't tell you when I unmuted it, and you kept saying you don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing.
You say you don't hear nothing now?
No, I hear the echo now.
How about now?
Still same echo. Now I don't hear nothing. Nah. No echo. Yeah, it's echo now. It's probably on my side. Hold on.
Well, they saying his face. Never mind. Man, it feels nice to be that it's so early. I really like this new schedule. This is gonna work way better for me. All right, they saying it was fixed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So you gotta go to work a lot early. Nah, an hour earlier. So instead of going in at 8, I go in at 7 now. But remember, I always used to be early as shit anyway. I always used to pull up to my job at 7:30, 7:45. So now, instead of being there at 8, I gotta be there at 7. But instead of leaving at 5, I leave at 3. So that shit is way better. And on top of that, when my bike was in the shop and I was taking the bus most days, because I was not about to pay for Uber every day, I was waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I got so used to that shit that now I don't gotta be up until 6 when my body wakes itself up at 5 any fucking way. And now I'm sitting there trying to go back to sleep until my alarm. So now that I gotta be in at 7, I just get up.
So now you're able to stay up now?
What happened?
So now you're able to stay up now?
What do you mean stay up?
Like you be staying up now?
Huh?
Like you be staying up now?
I don't understand.
Oh, all right, never
Oh, in
mind.
the morning. I thought you meant like at night, like if I was in no sleep.
What you were just talking
so
about?
when I wake up, so I gotta turn this up a little bit.
I'm responding to what you said, and you're like, what, huh?
I got the volume turned down, so
You
it
don't
don't
remember
make
what
the
you said? You
echo,
just
so it's
talking
hard for me to
and
make
not
out what
just
you're
to
saying.
yourself.
Yeah, but now in the morning, yeah. So instead of just fucking laying in bed for a whole nother hour till my alarm goes off, now my alarm goes off right when I'm waking up.
Have your gas prices
Have your
gone down
gas
yet?
prices going down yet? Uh, they see they took a little dip and then started going right back up again.
Yeah, went
Yeah,
back down over here
went back
too.
down over here too. Is water
I just
filter?
don't
I
understand what's
just don't
going on.
understand what's going on.
They gotta figure it
They
out.
gotta figure it
They
out.
gotta tell us
They
something. You
gotta
know what I'm
tell us
saying?
something. You
Like,
know what I'm saying? Like,
what really is
what
going
really
on?
is going on? What are you talking about? You use water filter?
Nah,
Nah.
filter. What filter?
Filter? What filter? Huh? Is that better, James Conn? Oh shit. That better?
You told me you're
You
bugging.
told me you're bugging. Yeah. Is that better, James Conner? You hear me better now, sir? Alyssa, you see what? What are we looking at?
Laser
Ye?
eyes.
Laser eyes.
Yeah, Mr. Audit.
Yeah, Mr. Audit. Oh, you didn't know? Nah, that's what he looked like after he smoked one. That's normal. It's not filthy, Ye.
Not a filter. You.
Not filthy, Ye. That's how his eyes look after he smokes some trans tobacco.
Yo, pause in that.
Yo,
That sounded
pause in that. That
crazy.
sounded crazy. Said Cam about to start levitating. He about
Nah,
to pop.
only on the
Nah, only
weekends.
on the weekends. He said he about to pop through the screen. You don't want no smoke, Yeet. That's what we were talking about when I was that on that one podcast when I was mentioning that I want to start another channel telling bedtime stories for fucking for grown-ups that can't sleep and shit. Your cousin was like, "Oh, Cam should do that shit. He'll threaten the motherfucker to sleep." I was like, "Yeah, word." And the bedtime story will be the story of the last motherfucker that didn't fall asleep before the story was over.
Tired yet?
Tired yet? Uh,
Tired yet?
tired yet? Tired yet? You said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to know
I just want to know
who's paying for the
who's paying
psyop
for the
now.
psyop now.
We
Hold
seen
on,
the
real
big.
quick, real quick. Alyssa, pause. That motherfucker said he about to pop through the screen, and Alyssa called pause.
It's all right, Yeats,
It's all
man.
right, man.
We just know that
We just know
Yeats
that
on the weekend. You
he
know what I'm
from the
saying?
weekend. You know what I'm saying?
He likes dark
He likes
alleys
dark
at
alleys
nighttime.
at nighttime. Oh shit! What did he say that? Oh, I think I still have this one. One of his T-shirts says "cocked." I'm on 24.
Hey yo,
Hey
so
yo, so
with this no
with
kings,
this
right?
no Kings, right?
How'd your man
How'd your man
Soros spend
Soros
72
spend
million?
72 million? $72 million.
You got
You
70,
got
70.
70,
What did Biden
70. What
have?
would Biden
78
have?
million people
78
vote for
million
Biden,
people
right?
vote for Biden,
80
right?
million? No,
80
84
million? No,
million.
84 million.
84 million people
84
voted for
million people
Biden,
voted for Biden,
and 5
and
million people
5
showed up
million people showed
nationwide.
up nationwide.
$72
Yo,
million.
$72
dollars.
million.
That's
Yo,
just one
that's
person.
just one person.
So what about the
Remember?
others
So what
that
about the
funded other
others that
things?
funded other things? Remember
All
what
these
that Russian? All these
actors,
actors,
different groups,
different groups,
the socialist
the
groups,
socialist groups,
the
the
Nazis.
Nazis. You remember
Because you
what that
can't call them
Russian? You
socialists
can't
without
call them
calling them
socialists
Nazis.
without calling them Nazis. You remember what that Russian dude said on an interview back in the early '80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's how they
now
would
that's how
infiltrate.
they would infiltrate. So now, once they got to the point of demoralization was complete, and they got people just believing whatever it is they're told from the official source, then that was it. They were able to just pull the craziest shit.
Well, that's what you
And
see
well,
is going
that's what
on
you see
now.
is going on now. It's
Right
been
now,
going
what you
on.
see
Right
is
now,
a
what you see
psyop.
is a
We're
psyop.
going through a
We're going
psyop.
through a psyop.
Social media
Social
is
media
part of the
is
psyop.
part of the psyop.
That's why
That's
DARPA helped
why
fund
DARPA helped
Facebook.
fund Facebook.
I'm just
I'm
saying
just saying.
there's a lot of
There's a lot
things
of things
that
that
people might have to
people
watch
might
and
have to
understand
watch and
and go
understand
do
and
their
go do
research.
their research.
Get to the point, shake my
Get
head.
to the point, shake my head. They're talking to each other.
Oh,
Oh. And this is exactly how he got that T-shirt I was telling you about, because Alyssa had like, 3%
I can't find my
I can't
charger.
find my charger.
Hey, yo, she should do
Hey, yo,
stand
she
up.
should do stand up.
She should like write
She should
skits.
like write skits. She got talent. She's going places. But so check it out. The last time, she only had like 3% battery, and then Yeet wanted to say cooked. I'm on 24, like 24%. But the motherfucker spelled cooked wrong. He wrote cocked. I'm on 24. And no other context. So that got screenshotted for a T-shirt. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Bro, I said, oh, he told her tape it to your head so you don't lose it. Pause, Yeet. That's crazy. Tape it to your head. That's not a pause. Huh?
That's not a pause.
That's not a pause. Tape it to your head. Sheesh. You think he really meant it like that?
I mean,
I mean,
it's only in the
it's only in
context
the
he's something
context
meant
he's
to many.
something meant to many. Why the fuck would you tape it to your head? I don't know. You said it.
I'm talking about the charger.
You talking about the charger? No, him. He asked me, why the fuck would you tape it to your head? That's bad, bro. I'm like, motherfucker, you the one that said that shit.
No, he said for her to
No,
take
he
the
said
charger
for her
to
to
his
take the
head.
charger to his head. No, I know, but that's what I'm
No,
saying. And then I paused him on it, and then he
yeah,
comes back.
but you got to
Yeah, but
give the
you
whole
gotta give
content
the
of what
whole
he said.
content of what he said.
You got to try to get my man. He said, "Bro, I
He said,
said
bro,
tape
I
it to
said
your
tape
head
it to your head
so you don't lose
so
it.
you don't lose it. Yeah, that's
You got to
crazy.
give the whole
You gotta give the whole
context.
context.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't
You know what I'm
want you to
saying? He
lose
doesn't
it,
want you to lose it.
so you can't pause
So
that
you can't
because that
pause
wouldn't make
that because
sense. It wouldn't
it wouldn't make
sound
sense.
dirty.
It wouldn't sound dirty. Man, I reserve the
Because you
right to
can't
pause. Because you
lose.
can't lose. I reserve the right to pause partial sentences. When I screenshot motherfuckers for a T-shirt, I edit it out how I please. Like
Hey, that's
Brittany
fucked
Whittick.
up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Brittany
Because
Whittick has the best. Brittany Whittick has the best T-shirt. Hers says "taking a 2 foot black," and then censored. The real sentence: catching a 2 foot black fin shark is fun.
oh,
Um,
this guy here.
this guy here. but but fin shark is fun. Ended up
You
on the
gonna put
second line. The
you gonna
first
put her
line
at
just said
on it.
catching a 2 foot black.
You gonna put her at
You gonna
on
put
it.
her on? Yeah, she wanted it. She right before she said that, and she didn't mean to do it either. But she was like, you know, man, I want to be on one of those T-shirts. But she never said nothing. Wow, she wasn't one that to be saying pause-worthy shit. And then all of a sudden, in the same stream, that she was like, damn, I wish I could be on one of those T-shirts. She's like, yeah, catching a 2 foot blackfin shark is fun. I was like, Brittany, um, today's your day. You won, sweetheart. Alyssa got a very, very few. Because Alyssa is quick with the pause. Alyssa catches me, pause, more than I catch her. Right? She's real quick with it. But every once in a while, she'll let one slip, and it's usually a fucking crazy one. So I think she got a couple of T-shirts. Alyssa,
You gotta set up a
wait, mine all I gotta
the
say
Unc
was
retreat.
Unc retreat. Huh?
You gotta set up the
You gotta
Unc
set up the
retreat.
Unc retreat. That sounds like some Epstein shit.
That's your shit. You the
That's your
Unc.
shit. You the Unc. Nah, I'm good on all
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Everything is remote. Remote and public.
They gotta go down
They
there
gotta go down
and see
there
you in the
and
farms
see
in
you in the
Florida.
farms in Florida.
Late night.
Late night. Yeah, they can do that.
Come on your boat.
Come on your boat. Let's see. I don't be paying much attention. She abuses me for these shirts. I think that might be T-shirt worthy. I don't be paying much attention. She abuses me for your shirts. Wait. You let yourself get caught, my boy. It ain't what comes from your mouth. Pause. That's my protege right there. And then another one, NR Clips, right? She must be busy. She's really smart. She does really good at school, and she's good at volleyball. She's like sports all across the board, so she's always busy. But what's it called? One of my proudest moments as a YouTuber was she popped up in the chat one day. She's like, I be pausing people at school, but they don't get it. Like they don't understand. I'm like, oh, and she's like, but I do it anyway. I don't give a fuck.
You should tell her to go watch the podcast.
Oh no, I haven't seen it since we started the podcast. Otherwise, she'd be watching. Oh, I gotta go get my charging cable. I got my charger, but I don't have the cable. Oh yeah, but when she finds the podcast, she gonna love that shit. She came into my chat one day random, right? And asked me to name a car for an edit. So I picked one, and she made the edit, and that's it. She's just been in the chat ever since. I thought it was a dude for the longest. And I was like, oh shit, I had no idea, you know. But she's a good kid, man. Like I said, she's smart. She's doing places. I told her, listen, when you get famous and you're rich, you know, you're the CEO of some company, don't forget about Unc. Don't forget about good old Unc, man. He might need a job.
What is she what's she
What is
studying?
what's she studying? She in high school right now. She just really smart.
Well, you should tell her when she
Well, you should
graduates
tell
high
her when she
school,
graduates high school,
she should go into certain fields
she
and we'll
should go
hire
into
her.
certain fields and we'll hire her. Get up her head.
So when she's done and she gets to
So when
college,
she's done and she gets to college,
we'll hire her.
we'll hire her.
Do like editing and
Do
stuff
like
like that.
editing and stuff like that. No, of course.
Some sort of remote job. Oh, I guess he's gone. This is the remix. So, chat, what is going on? How you guys feeling? What do you guys think about this here? These here food prices.